Each year, more than 7 million people undergo cosmetic and reconstructive surgery, resulting in some amazing transformations. For many, the motive is vanity, but for others, the needs and desires for surgical improvements run much deeper. Just outside Phoenix, in Glendale, Arizona, 25-year-old Summer works as an escrow officer. While Summer is friendly and energetic around close friends and family, her vibrant personality dims with new acquaintances.
I'm constantly working with new and different people.
Alrighty, we're gonna start with the purchase contract.
Sometimes, I get a little self-conscious.
Summer is ashamed of her crooked teeth and consequently suffers a severe lack of confidence.
If someone new comes into the office, I'm like, oh gosh, what are they gonna think? Or, are they gonna be like, oh, she's kind of ugly.
As a child, Summer had straight teeth, but at the age of 8, she accidentally ran into a steel door, causing her permanent teeth to grow in twisted and crooked.
I didn't realize how much Summer was embarrassed to show her teeth. And as Debbie and I began to look at old photos, we noticed a definite time in her life that her smile was always with lips closed.
I'm embarrassed of my teeth, and so that's why I don't smile for cameras or for pictures, things like that.
After 17 years of being ashamed of her smile, Summer looks forward to changing that reality.
I would love to just have straight, normal, perfect, beautiful, white, shining teeth.
The quickest solution available to Summer is to have the outside surface of her teeth reduced and then bonded with a combination of porcelain crowns and veneers. This process will give her the straight, even smile she longs for.
Come on, ready?
I'm a little scared for the procedure to happen, but I know with the friends and family I have, things will be okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right, that's good.
Okay.
All good.
I decided to have my teeth fixed about a year ago, and I just know that that's something I would love to do, so I can have a great smile and feel better about myself.
I think she probably laughs it off a little and avoids talking about the situation because it is personal and it probably is a little more hard for her than she's willing to admit. I think the surgery will make her more confident and she'll be able to, brighten up a room with her pretty smile instead of being self-conscious about her mouth.
Holy moly! Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Great.
Summer meets with Dr. Joyce Bassett to go over the details of the procedure.
Smile. Okay.
3 weeks earlier, molds were taken of Summer's crooked teeth.
And this shows all of the rotations, the crowdedness, the crookedness, and the fractures and the breaks of your teeth. See how they look? This is what we can do for you.
Dr. Bassett uses plaster models made from the molds to give Summer a preview of her new smile.
Like, these are perfect. They really are.
When you smile, the lines of the tops of the teeth have places they're supposed to be, and hers are mismatched.
Normally about 1 millimeter of enamel, which is about the thickness of a dime, is shaven from the front and edges of the teeth, making this an irreversible process.
Now I'd like to explain to you the different restorations that we can make for you. One is called a porcelain laminate veneer. It's a very thin piece of porcelain that goes on the outside of the tooth.
Summer's 10 upper teeth will be shaped, and porcelain shells will be permanently bonded to each individual tooth.
And this is a porcelain crown. It goes all the way around the tooth.
The cost may be expensive, but complication risks are minimal, and the results are permanent.
And so that's what we're talking about doing on your teeth at this time.
Am I gonna feel anything?
You should have 0 pain during the procedure. If you feel any pain during the procedure, all you do is raise your hand and I'll give you more anesthetic to make sure the teeth are totally dead.
Okay.
So you feel nothing while we're doing the procedure. So I'm looking forward to when we're together again. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you later. Bye. Bye.
The procedure that will drastically change her smile is now less than 24 hours away.
I'm nervous.
You know we're proud of you, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Funny.
As the procedure to fix Summer's smile is fast approaching, she and her friend Angela try to envision what the results will look like.
decided to have my teeth fixed only to please myself. I mean, just so I would feel, you know, better about myself.
Look, I bet yours are gonna look like that. How pretty.
I'm tired of always thinking about it or wanting to do it, so I'm going for it.
The date for Summer's Smile Makeover has arrived. The teeth that have been twisted since a childhood accident are about to be transformed.
So if anything changes during the procedure, you tell us that you want something different, okay? Have you bite all the way down and make sure the mirror is away.
To surgically create a new smile, 10 upper teeth will be ground down to serve as anchors for a set of porcelain crowns and veneers.
Down and have her take a deep breath right now. Do you feel anything? Okay. No pain at all. Not even a little bit. Don't even know I'm there. See, now I'm happy. This is a complex rehabilitation case that, due to the misalignment of the top 6 teeth, a larger than normal amount of tooth structure is removed. Crown preparations are performed in order to correct the crookedness. A routine veneer case would not remove as much tooth structure, and most cosmetic cases are veneers. Notice in the diagram how little tooth structure is removed.
The first step in the procedure is to recontour the gum line with a laser to create symmetry and balance.
So I'm going to begin on number 7. This is the worst as far as not being symmetrical. And I'm going to take away the tissue and try to start getting the gum level even. Now you can see how we're starting to expose some tooth there, how pretty that looks.
Once the new gum line is created, the top 10 teeth are filed down to become anchors for the veneers. Each tooth will be reduced by about 1/2 millimeter, just about the thickness of the new porcelain covers.
This is a surgical stent that is a guide that I place over the teeth, and I can see where I want her final teeth to be, her porcelain teeth. Can you hold that for me? And I can see right here I haven't taken enough tooth structure off. That's the crooked, crowded one, and a little bit right here. Everywhere else, I look pretty good. So I will go into those areas and shade a little bit more tooth off in those areas.
Hey, baby.
Summer's dad comes in to offer a little support.
I don't want you to see what I look like.
Daddy, have a look. No? Is it bad?
She hasn't seen either.
She hasn't seen it
She
either?
won't look.
I personally do not think it's a great idea for people to look at their teeth cut down. It's emotionally traumatic for most people.
At this point, the process is irreversible. The outside of Summer's teeth are completely ground away. She will have options on the way her new smile will look, but her old smile is gone forever. When we return, Summer sees her new teeth for the first time.
You ready to look in the mirror?
Sitting in the dentist chair in Phoenix, Arizona, is 25-year-old Summer. In the last 2 hours, her crooked teeth have been ground down and shaped to become the anchors for a set of porcelain veneers and crowns. They will be created in a lab. Right now, Dr. Bassett removes a temporary set of upper teeth created in a mold taken from Summer's mouth.
And then this will be the beginning first stage of her temporaries, so she can start wearing straight white teeth.
If there are no problems, the temporary teeth will be replaced with the permanent veneers in 2 weeks.
This is a final polishing paste with like a buff puff. Like when you see jewelers buff your jewelry, this is what they use.
These temporaries will show Summer for the first time the smile that up till now she has only dreamt about.
Are you excited? Okay. Are you ready to look in the mirror? Okay, good.
Am I allowed to?
Yes, this is when you're supposed to look in the mirror.
Oh my gosh. I'm different.
You look completely different.
Smile. Look in the mirror and smile as big as you can. What do you think of your new smile?
I don't think it's me.
Now, you're going to think they're too big. You're going to think they're too long for a while because now you have a normal smile. And for 20-some years, you did not have a normal smile.
I just feel so different. Like I feel like my whole face has changed. Hi. I want you to be honest. Are you gonna stand up? Are they too big?
Summer, they're so pretty. Oh my God, look at her smile. Don't cry, you made me cry. I'm pregnant. Oh, Summer, they're beautiful. You promise me? I promise. Look at you. They're beautiful. Stop crying. I'm like, oh. Oh, they're beautiful.
I keep feeling like they're gonna pop out, but I know they're not going to. I don't know. I need to learn how to smile. I'm feeling a little woozy. Could you please, no. Oh. Could you help me stand up?
For Summer, recovery from dental surgery to correct her crooked teeth was less about pain and more about adjusting to the permanent set of porcelain crowns and veneers.
6 weeks later, and I'm still a little shocked and sometimes freaked out. But I mean, I notice that I'm always in the mirror more, like floss 10 times a day, brush my teeth 10 times a day. I mean, so I just see a totally different person. I feel like my face has changed, like, drastically. Hi, guys.
Hey, Summer.
How are you? My family's reaction, I think it was different with everyone. I don't know, I think that they all really, I think they love them. I mean, who couldn't love them? They're beautiful.
Hey, what happened to the old Summer?
Oh, my beautiful girl. I think she's absolutely beautiful. It's still a shock to me to look at her, but they're just beautiful. And she's just shines.
Is it easy to talk, or is it a little harder? My S is still sometimes.
I don't even know who you are.
I have not one regret. It's one of the best things that's ever happened to me.
It's not a little thing that she did. It's a huge thing. I know it's just 10 teeth, but it totally changed how she looks. So it was hard for her. It was hard for all of us. But I have to tell you, these many weeks later, it's nice.
When I saw Summer's teeth for the first time, it was actually quite a shock. It looked really good. I think for Summer, it was a little bit harder for her because it was totally new for her. Now I think she's adjusted too well. She's getting too many dates.
Already have our patient in the chair this morning out here in Dr. Bassett's office. This is Dane, and Dane is actually going to be having some 3/4 veneers put on his 2 front teeth. And I should tell you before we have him speak that we've already numbed him up, so if he sounds a little bit odd, that's why. But Dane, I want to know, first of all, real quickly, why you decided to do this.
I got them banged up quite a while ago, and each year they continue to get darker, and there's a space between them also, so it just kept looking worse and worse. So.
Now, I know, Dr. Bassett, too, that you said, I mean, he actually had a couple of root canals, and then these are actually getting black over time. Huh?
Yes. What happens when you have root canals is the teeth become brittle, and over time they can get dark. And we've tried to bleach them, and as you can see, everything's bleached but the middle third all the way to the gum line. So now we will be performing a procedure where we make the gum lines even. It's like a gingivectomy, and then we will be doing the 3/4 veneers, and by the time we're done on TV today, he'll have 2 white front teeth.
That's very cool. Now, I know that you're going to be bringing in a laser, and what's the purpose of that?
The laser is to make the gum lines even, the right tooth to the left. So if you look at his teeth now, the left side is higher than the right, and once you restore the 2 teeth to white, you would be able to see that. So now I'm going to do the laser.
Have you seen an increase in the amount of people that want to come out and get cosmetic dentistry done? I mean, is it sort of one of those things people are opting more for?
People now are more aware of looking good and feeling good. So when they have darker teeth in the front, they don't smile as much because they're dark and they kind of cover their lip. So many people are having this procedures done now.
We're going to let you go ahead and start to do that. She's going to be using the laser at this point, and later on in the show, we'll kind of keep updating you on the progress of it. Joyce, I do want to know real quick while you're doing that, what the difference is between a crown and a veneer, because I know a lot of people just don't know that.
A veneer is where you take off the tooth structure just on the top of the tooth from here to here to here to here, all the way across the front. A crown is when you take the front and the back off. It's much more of a radical procedure where more tooth structure is removed. Veneer is a little bit more conservative, a lot more conservative. So when you're having cosmetics done and the back of the tooth is in a good place, then you just only do the outside of the tooth. In this case, because he's had root canals, we'll do the front and the back. But just a little bit of the back, not the whole back.
Okay, you guys, so we're going to be showing this to you. I promise, just in case you're worried, we are going to try to keep it clean for you. It's not going to be too traumatic for anybody out there. But it's an interesting procedure and something that a lot of folks are definitely considering, so keep watching.
Okay, thanks, Mel.
Live out this morning at Dr. Joyce Bassett's office, and we have been doing live surgery this morning, cosmetic dentistry. Real quick, Joyce, what did you do?
We just did 2 3/4 veneers, and we just made the temporary veneers, and you can see how white they are and how they match the tooth color next to each other.
And coming up, we'll show you how she did that and talk more about cosmetic dentistry in general.
Well, have you ever wondered how models and television stars have such perfect smiles, me excluded? Chances are they have a talented cosmetic dentist. Even a few small changes can dramatically improve your appearance. Mel Salick is with the Dr. Joyce Bassett. She's been working on a client live for all of us this morning, and
that's right.
Boy, big improvement, huh, Mel?
Big improvement. Yeah, we have Dane in the chair this morning, and we're going to actually show you a photograph of what he looked like before. I believe we're showing you now. We're going to show you his teeth. Now, what had happened to him, he had some trauma in his younger years. He actually had hit someone in the back of their head and it broke his teeth off. He had 2 root canals, and now this morning we've been performing surgery on him. Joyce, can you tell us what exactly? I mean, we want to point out that this is a more extreme case, first of all, right?
Right. This is not a simple veneer case because he had trauma to his teeth with 2 root canals and his teeth turned black. Okay. We did laser gum surgery where we raised the gums on this part of the tooth, and then we performed 2, it turned into full crown preparations because the teeth were so black to give room for the ceramus. Then we made 2 temporary 3/4 veneer crowns, and look at the difference.
That's amazing. Now, this only took an hour and a half, but typically it takes around 2 hours to do, and then they wear the temporaries for about 3 weeks, and then they come back in and get the
final impression. Exactly, yes.
Okay. Now,
and a huge difference in his smile, huge.
Absolutely huge difference. How much does it run? Does it depend on how many teeth you get?
It depends on how many teeth and how severe the case is, but right about $1,000 a tooth, $1,000 to $1,500, depending on the severity of the case. When you're doing front teeth, because they're much more technique sensitive in the laboratory, ceramics are much more expensive to get them perfect.
Now in here, yeah, we're going to come over here and talk to Miriam. Miriam, show everybody your beautiful smile. Now, you actually had Dr. Bassett do your teeth as well. Yes. Has it really made a difference in your life?
Yes, I'm smiling more. I feel more comfortable. Before I wasn't because just they were yellow, a little bit shorter, but now I'm smiling all the time. So, and I get more compliment, which I love.
Yeah, so, not bad for the social life, huh?
No,
yeah,
no.
Good job. Okay, Joyce, so if someone wanted to come in and find out more about it, I mean, where would they start? Would you evaluate their teeth?
Yes, we would start with an evaluation of their smiles, cosmetic consultation, and we put them on a camera and a video, and we look at them and see what we would need to do to change their smile.
Yeah, big improvement. Dane, you're looking terrific this morning. Good job. How do you feel? You're all right? You made it?
Yeah, great. Yep.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Oh. What do you think, guys? Is that amazing or what? Big difference.
I was thinking of having it done because I had a traumatic experience when I was a kid. I fell and chipped my tooth, and I need to get that replaced. I've just got to save some money. I mean, because it's not covered under insurance. It's
no, it is not covered under insurance. But you know what I mean? You have to weigh the quality of life and how self-conscious you are about those kinds of things.
Absolutely. It looks fantastic. Thanks, Mel.
It is my pleasure tonight to be able to introduce the class of 2002. It has been an honor to be the chairman of accreditation this year. It's been a growth experience for me and the Academy, and it is with great distinction that I have the privilege to introduce this class. This year we have 7 accredited members to introduce to you. We have 6 dentists and 1 laboratory technician. The first dentist to introduce is Dr. Joyce Bassett, accredited member, American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry.